Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and today I'm going to show you a super simple but really cute striped tumbler tutorial. I got my inspiration from this from Jessica Flynn at Flynn Sisters Boutique. She made a really cute one. I'm going to kind of put like my own little spin on it and use some glitter that I have never used before. So this is a 25 ounce skinny straight duo tumbler from the Stainless Depot. I went ahead and base painted it pink and white. This has one coat of epoxy already on it, and I did that because I'm going to be using some painter's tape to make my lines for the stripes, and I didn't want to pull up any paint, so I went ahead and epoxied it. It's cured, it's ready to go, so let's get started. So I'm going to be using a variation of different pinks and a silver for this tumbler, so that's why I base painted it all pink, and then the white would be okay for the silver. So I have some Scotch painter's tape here, and this is what I'm going to use to make sure my sections of glitter are even. And this tumbler is pretty much exactly 8 inches tall. I'm using 4 different glitter colors, so that means I get 2 inches of each glitter. So I am actually going to use a pen for this, but it's going to be covered up, so it'll be okay. But I am going to just measure 2 inches, or as close to it as I can, and make a little mark, and that's where my tape is going to go. And I think I'll just go ahead and make it easier on myself and measure every 2 inches. Alright. So now I have my spots measured where my tape's going to go. Of course, I won't be adding all of the tape at once. I'll have to do it a section at a time, or there will be bald spots. So let's start with the first section. I really hope this is like a very different brand of painter's tape. Like it feels weird. It almost feels kind of waxy. So I'm really glad that I epoxied this, or I feel like it would have been pretty rough. So I am just going to start right under that line, try to make this as straight as I possibly can, and it's sticking to everything. It is super sticky. Okay, I feel like that's good. So now let me show you guys the glitter that I'm using. This is I've never ever used it. I bought literally like 79 glitters and never even used it before, but it all looked really pretty, so high hopes, high hopes. This glitter is from Maker Flow Crafts. I saw that they had glitter while I was looking for sublimation tumblers the other day, and yeah, they got it, and it looks pretty. So we will try it. So of course I am using Mod Podge to apply my glitter, and I'm actually going to use chunky glitter. I hate working with chunky glitter, but I love the looks of it, so I'm going to use it. All of my colors here will be chunky. I'm just trying to make sure I have a nice even coat here. So now, the really cool thing about these, there's a part like right here, it can come out slower, or open the bigger part and come out quicker. And I want it to come out quicker because I am impatient. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I make messes too, is because I'm impatient. Oh well. I will tell you the name of this glitter too in just a second. Sorry, I skipped over that part. I got excited to use it. This is really pretty. Like, way to go, Maker Flow. This is Flamingo. It's the one I'm using first. I'm trying to go from like dark to light, I guess. So it'll almost be like an ombre, but not really. Kind of, not really. I make 0 sense. So I am going through and pushing down some pieces that are sticking up, because that's what you gotta do with the chunky glitter. And I might, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep that thought to myself. because I don't want to sound like a goofball. Oh my gosh, okay, you want to know? Okay. Jeez, I'll tell you. Quit yelling at me. I might go through with the corresponding fine glitters and go over it because I can't tell if I see bald spots. I think I do. I think I do see bald spots. So let me get all of this back in the container and try to find the corresponding fine glitter before that Mod Podge dries. Found it! So I hope it doesn't take away from the look of it, but I am just going to sprinkle that in to cover up spots. Because I know if I add more chunky, that's not going to, you know, fill in the itty bitty teeny tiny little bald spots all the way around it. So let me tap off the excess and hopefully that'll still, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. So now let me get this back in there. And now I've got some chunky pieces in there, so I will have to weed those out. I have a tea strainer. This is what I do. When I get chunky glitters in my fine glitters, because I'm a freaking train wreck, I have a tea strainer, and I will literally like pour my glitters into the tea strainer and like tap it, and then all the chunky stays in there and I just toss it. Alright, so now immediately while this Mod Podge is still wet, I am going to gently pull off the tape. Man, I am so glad I got that desk vacuum. Ooh, buddy. I'm going to go in with this little brush and just clean up that mess. This is going to take so much sealing to make sure that stuff doesn't go where it shouldn't. You know what I mean? Look how pretty that is. That was Flamingo by Makerflow Crafts. Alright, so now I'm going to go back through and find my lines, which I need to redo this one down here so I don't lose it. It kind of smudged off a little bit. But I'm going to repeat the tape process and make me another little section so I can do it with my next color. See my little trick there to get a good straight line? I think it's straight, maybe, I don't know. So, the next color I am using, and I went ahead and I found the corresponding fine glitters too, so I could just do that. But this one is Pretty in Pink. So here's the chunky, here's the corresponding fine, and we're just gonna keep on trucking. I have never, I think I've known that Makerflow has glitter, but I don't know why I never considered trying it. But I mean, I'm not disappointed. So now this is going to be the tricky part. Just trying not to mess that up. Which, if you get a little bit on it, once this is epoxied, there's going to be stripes there, like vinyl stripes, so it'll be okay. If you like miss a teeny tiny spot, or if you get some other glitter on the glitter above it, it'll be okay. So Pretty in Pink is pretty. Kind of more of a purple, if you ask me. Like, it almost looks lavender. Is there something wrong with my eyeballs, or are you seeing that too? Not complaining about the glitter. The color is very pretty. I'm just saying it doesn't look pink, it looks lavender. That's just me. Okay. So this glitter lays pretty flat on its own, so that's cool. You don't have to do a whole lot of pushing down. So let me get this back in the jar. Whoa. Take the lid off, girl! I told y'all I'm a train wreck. If you're new here, hi. Welcome. I'm messy and I don't think about what I'm doing half the time, but it is okay. Now this is the fine mix. I'm going through and getting all the bald spots, which really they're not that much, but it was just bothering me personally. Okay. Now it looks really uneven, the stripes, but I got a lot of Mod Podge on the tape, and glitter got on it, so I'm assuming when I take this tape off it'll look a lot better. Where's the line? Somewhere in this area. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Much better. I didn't think about that for a second. I looked at it and thought, oh man, that is way uneven. This is gonna be pretty. This is gonna be really pretty. I feel like every single one of their glitters are holographic. So I guess this is kind of like almost a review of Maker Flow Craft Glitter also. Where's my line? There it is. So this next color is one of my favorites in the whole bunch. There's a couple that really stuck out to me that I loved, but this was one of them. This, my friends, is Hawaiian Sunset, and it is freaking pretty. I'm getting Mod Podge all over the place. So pretty. Do you guys think maybe I should have put that one up there? I'm second guessing myself. I'm regretting all my decisions. Whoops. Smudged it. I don't know. Maybe my vinyl stripes will break it up. I hope it does. Because I kind of, looking at it, I feel like I should have switched those two. I lined up my glitters, like in the jar, prior to this video, and I was like, yeah, that looks so good, and then it gets on the cup and I'm like, but does it though? But does it? Do you guys do that too? God, this color is so pretty. Would you consider this a rose gold? I have 10 bridesmaids cups for my friend that I'm working on. Her wedding's not until 2022, but I figured I'd go ahead and get them done while I have the time. And one of her colors is rose gold. I'm trying to look at this and wonder if it would qualify as a rose gold. So now this last color is not going to be a pink, it's going to be a silver. I guess, what do you think? Maybe like an accent? Could that be considered an accent color since all the other ones are grouped pink? I should have cleaned that up more before I started with Mod Podge. Regretting my decisions, y'all. Regretting my decisions. So it's going to go on the bottom too, so I'm just making sure everything's good and covered. This is Stardust. Very, very pretty holographic silver. This glitter is extremely pigmented. Like, I was worried about the pink showing through up there because I did have a little bit of spray paint. And I was worried, but I don't even think that one, I'm gonna do it though anyway. I was gonna say I don't think that one even needs the fine glitter over it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because just the tiniest little details like that sometimes can, whoa, can make a difference. Get in there. Look how pretty. I think it's going to look really nice with some vinyl stripes. I'm not going to tell you what color vinyl stripes I'm using yet. I'll let it be a surprise. But I do know one thing. This is going to take like, I'm going to do 3 coats of sealant on this bad boy because chunky glitter moves around a lot. And I want everything to stay where it is. So I am going to wait about 5 minutes, clean up my work area here, and go out and seal this with Rust-Oleum 2x clear. I'm going to let each coat dry before I do another one, but I'm probably going to do like 3 coats. After I let all of the sealant dry, I will pop it on my turner back here from Bama Cups. Their link will be down in my description. I'll put everything down in my description. Y'all know I always do. But anyway, I'm going to put probably 2 coats of epoxy on it because we all know chunky glitter takes a lot more epoxy, but I just wanted to use chunky. I'm making it harder on myself, but it's pretty. So after it is epoxied until smooth, I'm guessing 2 coats, I will come back and show you all the next step. Alright, so it's been a couple of days now. I knew it would take a couple coats of epoxy because of the chunky glitter, but this is really super cute. Now the next step is to separate each color with a vinyl stripe. I've decided to just go all one color. I'm going to do black. I feel like that will look really good. So I have some black vinyl stripes here. This is Oracle 651. I'm pretty sure I got this like a 6-foot roll on Amazon, so I'll have to go back and find that and put that down in the description so you can find it. There's somebody cutting grass. I'm so sorry if you hear that. They're getting close. Okay, I think he backed off. There's this kid in high school, at our local high school, and I think he's a senior. He might be a junior, but he mows lawns over the summer, and he saves every penny. He wants to save up for college. So my husband and I have been having him cut our grass since last summer, and it's the 2nd time he's been up here this season. So I think he just shut off his tractor, so he's good to go. He probably has to weed eat still, but he's such a good kid. Anyway, now I am just going to hand place these on. These are 11 inches tall by 0.2 inches wide. I think it's going to be about a ½ inch too long, but I can either overlap it or just cut it off with my X-Acto knife. So I feel like that really gives it some dimension and it looks super cute. So there's not going to be any more decals added to this. Of course there will be more epoxy. I'm going to guess 2 more coats to make sure all of the vinyl is completely smooth, and there's some little pieces like just here and there that are still bumpy. So what I'm going to do first is take the sanding block that I got from Amazon, and I'll probably use the sides just because it's such small areas, and just very lightly sand over the bumpy spots. Before I go, I do have y'all's cup of positivity for the day, and today's quote is, "Optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you." That was said by Mary Lou Retton. Also, if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, make sure you do. I give away the cups that I make here on YouTube, and I love doing it. It's really fun. I also have this segment called Creator of the Month, where I randomly choose somebody that wants to participate every month, and I order a tumbler or a t-shirt or whatever they make, and I do like an unboxing video and all that good stuff. So it's really fun in there. And also, I have a merchandise shop now. I will put my link down in the description. I've got some like positive quote t-shirts in there. It's really, really cute. I just started it, so guys, check out the link and let me know what you think. If you guys have any questions, like always, please feel free to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Be kind, love one another, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!